Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone. And to you brothers out there, Shalom. This is your brother Ayathun. Kind of low key here because as you can see, I'm on the plantation right about now. Just took a little break to say what I got to say. So I can't be long right now. I gotta be a little incognito, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so today is March 1st, 2018. Tonight, starting at evening, is the Passover, and in my area, sun sets around 5:37. So around that time, it's going to be officially the Passover of 2018. And wanted to speak because this year's Passover, in my opinion, is going to be a very important one, a very special Passover. And the reasoning is because of the net neutrality rule that was just repealed. So as you know, we're here in Babylon. In the Babylon, you don't have any freedom. You know, you're a slave, and what they give you are privileges. Privileges can be given, can be taken away at will by the government, being that you're a slave, and they are the rulers. So access to the internet, that's a privilege. Part of that, and so now they're taking it away. And for you brothers that don't know what net neutrality is, basically net neutrality means the ISPs, right? So I'm using terms that you're going to hear out, you might see on the news, and you might not know what they mean. So ISPs, meaning internet service provider. So it could be, if you're using a cell phone, it's going to be AT&T or Verizon, blah, blah, blah. And from home, it's going to be whoever used to get internet service. Could be Comcast, could be Verizon, could be satellite TV, whatever. So net neutrality means that these ISPs or these companies cannot show favoritism or cannot block any websites, you know. So you have an equal opportunity to visit any website that you want to. And yeah, they can't favorite one website over another. So now they repeal that, meaning they got rid of that. So now basically your ISP can block websites. They can block YouTube, they can block Facebook, they can block any website they feel like blocking, or they can block any content they feel does not align with their beliefs, with their opinions. In other words, so to speak, they can block out what they feel is hate speech, you know, alternative media, blah, blah, blah. So what does that mean for the truth, for us? That means, number one, what they're going to do is how it works is now what they're going to do is instead of the internet, you know, you pay your one-time fee currently, which is high as shit already, and you could go anywhere you want on the internet, any .com, any .org, any .net website. Now what they can do is they can make you pay. So they can, Comcast can say, look, if you sign up for this package, we'll give you Facebook, we'll give you YouTube, we'll give you this included. And what they're going to start doing is selling packages. So now, hey, Slack, a phone call just came through. Yeah, so now what they're going to do is on top of you paying already what the hell you're paying, the exorbitant amount, they're going to add more on top of that. Now you're going to have to pay for a subscription service on top of that to access certain websites. Okay, and this also means that YouTube themselves or the ISP providers, they can block any channel, they can block any website that they feel like it. So what that means is ultimately they're going to filter all the content on the internet. That means you're not going to be able to watch any more GMS videos. You're not going to be able to get alternative media, any alternative media outlets, you're not going to be able to get them. You know, so the main thing that's going to be available out there is like these major networks that are paid off, like CNN, you know, Reuters, all these different sites. So basically what this is alluding to is the famine of the word in Amos, was it the 8th chapter? The famine of the word. And here's what's important in that. Is basically, brothers, everything that we've learned from our elders and from the apostles, you're going to have to learn to apply it, because you brothers that are not in the immediate areas, that are in different countries and different states, you're not going to be able to access the videos like you're able to now. So that means whatever you've learned, that means you're going to be on your own, basically, is ultimately what that's going to mean. You're going to be on your own, and the only way you may be able to contact us is through the phone. If you have a question, through the WhatsApp or whatever, and they may start locking that down. This will also allow them to lock that down. Now, in order for you, there another thing, and they do this, if you want to find out how this shit is going to work, look it up in Portugal. In Portugal, they've been doing it already. Look up net neutrality in Portugal and see how they're doing shit. So now, for you to use your text or WhatsApp or even a Facebook app or the YouTube app, now you're going to have to buy a subscription service on top of what you're already paying for your cell phone bill. So basically everything dealing with the internet is going to be on lockdown. And they've been building this, setting this up. That's why they have the smartphones and all these apps. It's to get you dependent on this stuff, right? And it's all about making you a debt slave. That's what it's all about, making you a debt slave. And also at the same time, introducing this new world order and also filtering all the content so they can control and shape people's opinions and people's minds. But here's what's going to happen, all right? Now, you brothers out there, like I said, you're going to be on your own. That's why I said it's going to be a very important Passover, because when you read Deuteronomy, the Passover, basically each household had to hold their own Passover. And then the curse, which was Yahushai, the curse went through the land, and whoever didn't have that mark, they were destroyed. You see? So each individual household had to do what they had to do, So right now, you different camps and you different brothers out there, you're like these individual households. And throughout these years, to the Apostle, Tahar mainly, right, is been pushing, teaching you brothers, and, the Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab, even myself, did videos on how to perform the Passover service, this and that, because we all been saying, man, one day we may not be together, one day we be separated, and that reality is becoming very, very real, So if you're all this time you've been a man pleaser, you don't really believe, and you're doing this thing for somebody else, then you might be fucked, because it's going to come to the point in time where, the scriptures, was it Proverbs 4th chapter, I believe, the principal thing is wisdom. With all that wisdom, get understanding. And basically, you're going to have to apply everything that you learn. So if you haven't really been believing in this or applying anything, I better pray the Lord, pray the Most High to be with you. But this Passover is very important, man, because, like I said, shortly after this, they just repealed the law last week or a couple days ago. So very soon, next coming months, they're going to start implementing the actions, because this dude Trump ain't fucking around. So yeah, so pretty soon, man, you're going to be cut off from the internet. And another thing, okay, see, the Most High is all about chess, man, not checkers. Another thing is, at the same time, while all this is going down, the internet's being throttled and managed, right? Another thing they're going to do is, depending on how much you're paying and what websites they go to, they could make it buffer. They call it throttling. They could throttle it so the shit comes through clear, shitty. And then whatever they feel like making come through clear or come through clear. I'll give you an example. You're watching YouTube on your phone, the video you're watching, the GMS video be shitty as hell, or whatever video be shitty, and then a ad pops up, and the ad is in fucking 4K. That's them fucking around with the speed, So the net neutrality that they repealed, okay, that's going to allow them to fuck with that too. They're going to have total control. And whoever pays them, whatever, it's all about money too, okay? But anyway, another thing is that all these guys have been fucking around, talking shit, scoffing, what are you going to do? Because your whole entire career is based off watching GMS videos and making parodies off of those videos, You haven't been really studying, teaching any lessons, doing anything, So you got talent. A lot of y'all got talent. You can make these videos and do these CGI where you have a brother's face and he is moving. It's not really him, but it's some CGI, and you have him say whatever the fuck you feel like saying. So y'all got talent, but you spend all of that just scoffing and doing bullshit. All right. So when the Lord talked about increasing your talents, he wasn't talking about doing dumb shit like that. He's talking about actually spreading the truth, waking brothers up, So once this internet shuts down, your gig is done, is up. You know, where's your spark? Where's your creativity gonna come from there? Because obviously, ain't from the Lord, because you don't do no lessons and no videos. You just make parody videos and talking shit. You know, we get on people too, but it's done out of love because look, the scriptures say if anybody don't walk according to the Spirit, you gotta point them out. You know, so it's all business, but at the same time, you could say, well, y'all niggas get on us too. All right, cool. Fair game. We'll give you motherfuckers that, you emotional ass niggas. We'll give you that. But at the same time, GMS is the number one. When you think about who studies, the scholars, who knows the scriptures, is GMS. So we 100%, that's why we say we got 100% truth. Because we do it all. We do it all. You know? We're watching for the wolves, and we just warning the sheep about the wolves, which y'all call getting on us, is us telling the sheep to watch out for the wolves. And at the same time, we're edifying, you know, because really we don't give two fucks about y'all. We watch your videos, you make videos about us, and we laugh at them. We get together and we laugh because some of the shit be funny. But at the end of the day, it's just a funny video that came and went, and it's not really building up your spiritual bank account, you know. It's just giving us a good laugh or two, you know, about your dumb ass, you know. But now what are you going to do? Okay, so now that they're going to shut down the internet, when shit hits the fan, you know, when shit hits the fan, let's say it goes back to some 9/11 shit where everybody was rushing to gms.com to find out answers. And what the hell happened a couple weeks ago? Everybody, that brother in Hawaii, that fake attack, a nuclear attack, and he had the fucking half of the world on his live stream. Well, once they pass this net neutrality, what the fuck are y'all going to do when the next shit happens? Okay, when you read Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, it talks about the prophets. You know, let's go see what these prophets got to say. Let's check out the song today, see what shit they going to talk. You know, basically making mockery, and, you know, it's a big entertainment to them. But when the shit started hitting the fan, the scriptures say, then they shall have known the prophet has been among them. Now, what does that mean? That means when shit hits the fan, them same prophets that were out there on 34th and 7th, on Broadway, on wherever, they ain't there no more. Okay? Now they shall know that a prophet has been among them. Okay? Because guess what? We not over there no more. All right? You can't physically go and see us. You don't know where the fuck we might be at. Okay? We going back in some catacomb type shit. All right? And then you can't go online and look for us because guess what? Either you don't have enough money to pay what they want for you to access the whole entire internet, or they're going to straight up censor anything, which is more likely what they're going to do, and you're not going to be able to contact us online. So what the hell are you going to do, my man? All right? So that's why this thing is beautiful, all right? And you know, just pray to the Most High, give you that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Be sincere, do the right thing. And that's it, man. Tonight's a Passover, you know. Net neutrality is in full, the whatchamacallit, the banning of net neutrality, okay? The law is not net neutrality. They did away with net neutrality. That's in effect. So this summer, you know, shit is going to be popping. It's going to be a very interesting summer. And I'm just laughing, you know, that like the scriptures say, Luke, the 6th chapter, woe to you that laugh now, for ye shall cry later. We're gonna have a good fucking laugh, man. When they put this internet censorship on full effect, because you know what, man, we've been grinding like a mother effer, and the rest don't stop. But you know, we don't stop resting. But that's gonna be a little bit of alleviation knowing that you mother effers out there has been bullshitting and has been scoffing. You're not gonna have any outlet, you know. You're not going to make no video because you've been making videos for laughs and to entertain your small little group of followers who also hate GMS, you know? And that's all you got going on for yourself. The Most High ain't smiling upon you. Most High ain't got no plans for you except for destruction. So when they block the internet, and yeah, there's martial law and all that shit, bye-bye Uncle Tom. You know what I mean? What else I want to say? I think it's about it, brothers, I wanted to bring out. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this banning of the net neutrality, you know, because, yeah, it's going to bring forth some interesting times, you know, and, yeah, brothers, like I said, man, you brothers around the world, you're not going to be able to see a lot of these videos. That's what it's ultimately going to come down to. So, you know, man, download as many videos as you can, save them, watch as many videos as you can, you know, get up to speed, pray to the Most High to be with you, because you're going to have to start teaching on whatever you learn. You're going to have to start teaching it, you know, getting it ingrained inside of you. You know, shit is about to get real, you know, and, you know, I ain't the most spiritual, the hardest mother effer on the planet, but I believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, and I believe is with me, and you brothers got to believe that the Lord is with you too, man. You got to pray and build that relationship, and, you know, we all fuck up. You know, the Lord said we all fall short of condemnation of the Most High, but the Most High said he also looks at the reins of your heart. So if you're good, and, you know, if you're sincere and good standing with the Most High as far as, you know, your intentions go, and that'll flow through your deeds. You know, you might fuck up once or twice, but hey, we're in the flesh, and if we didn't fuck up, what would be the need be for Yahweh Shai? You know, his job, his job wouldn't be there. You know. So anyway, so with that, brothers, I'm gonna say Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Brakathum, and yeah, you brothers that are doing the Passover tonight, may the Most High be with y'all and have a blessed Passover. And yeah, man, we just waiting to get on the other side. You know? All right, Shalom.